Yeah, just another great challenge for us here at home Saturday morning. Excited about having the opportunity again to be able to be at home in Davis Wade, and looking forward to be able to go compete and find a way.
For questions, use the raise hand button, and we'll begin with Bob Holt of the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah, I know you're you focus on your offense, and that's your background. So I don't know how much you look at the other team's offense, but if so, Andrew Armstrong, number 2 for Arkansas, wideouts, having a pretty big year. Just was wondering what your take might be on him if you've watched him much.
Yeah, absolutely, I have, and a guy that's just continued to find ways to make plays. He's made a ton of competitive plays. They've done a great job of targeting him and finding ways to get the ball in his hands. And when he's been asked to make plays, he's made them. So that's, all the production, everything he's had going on is because of the way he's playing. And again, they've done a great job finding different ways to get him involved.
And then, a lot of times when a team's on a losing streak, things get worse. It looks like you guys are playing better. And I know it's a new, culture there and everything. Just what have you thought about how you guys have played of late and the feeling going into this game that you guys have a shot to end that losing streak?
Yeah, I think for us, and talked a little bit about it on Monday, but we've continued to get better. There's been great improvement, I think, on both sides of the ball. Guys are understanding what the expectation is and how to be able to go play free and fast inside the scheme. At the same time, we've got to find ways to get better and win. I mean, we're going to have an unbelievable challenge here at home again this weekend. Arkansas playing, I think, with a lot of confidence, both sides of the ball, and there's belief inside their football team. There's energy and there's toughness. So there won't be a single thing handed to us. Our guys understand that, and we're going to have to go play really, really well.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Next, we'll go to Mike Griffith of AJC Dog Nation.
Hey, Coach, you guys have obviously had some pretty challenging road trips this year at Texas and Georgia. So I want to ask you about preparing for crowd noise. Nothing new to you from your coordinator days as well. Is there anything unique that you do or things beyond just playing the loud noise at practice in terms of maybe hand signals or the way you maybe alter your play calls a little bit?
Yeah, from a communication standpoint, just making sure everything that we're doing nonverbal is got great urgency in it. Our guys doing a great job of, having nonverbal communication when we're playing in atmospheres like that, but also being able to make sure that guys have urgency and seeing the signal and being able to get aligned in a hurry as you continue to, fight the clock because of your operation at the line of scrimmage just having to slow down.
And then to follow up, we've heard some coaches talk about your defenses having to be focused amid noise. You guys obviously have the cowbells there. Is that a challenge for your defense when you're playing at home to communicate well as well?
Yeah, I mean, the challenge is absolutely the communication piece of it, but that's what you want. I mean, defensively, as we're playing at home, we want the atmosphere and the energy to be exactly what it was when we had to go on the road and when the offense is on the field. So that's advantage us as we play here at home with our fan base.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Tom Murphy of the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
Yeah, hey, Jeff, I'm wondering, when your offense is on the field, what do you make of the Arkansas defensive personnel and how that matchup might play out?
Yeah, these guys really have. I think they've played complementary ball defensively. They found ways to get off the field, but they've been very consistent in how they've defended the run. And that's been something that, to me, has jumped off the tape. They've been really, really good in the run game. So for us, we have to find a way to establish the run, take some pressure off of Mike, and that's going to be a huge part of the game on Saturday.
On the other side of the ball, your defensive run numbers have improved the last 3 weeks against really good competition, and Arkansas had been running it pretty well early in the season. What do you make of their run attack right now?
Yeah, they've got big physical backs, and obviously the QB having the ability to extend and make some off-schedule plays. So for us, it's about tackling we've played better normal down defense over the last couple of weeks. We got to find a way situationally on third down to get off the field, and for us, that is our stress defensively as we get into it Saturday.
Thanks, Jeff.
Next, we'll go to Steve Moulton at WZZN.
Coach, appreciate the time. I wanted to ask about Arkansas's offense in particular, Bobby Petrino. How much have you maybe followed him through his years, and what are some unique characteristics from Bobby Petrino over the years, Coach?
Yeah, obviously he's had an unbelievable amount of success calling football plays everywhere he's been, and he does. He puts his guys in positions of success. They give you a ton of different personnel groupings, and then once they're in those different groupings, he's going to create pictures, but he's going to play to his personnel, and I think that's something he's done in a great way over his career. And there's always different wrinkles to create issues for the other side of the ball. So he's been as consistent as there is in our game for a long time at having production on the offensive side.
And in prepping for this game, I assume that you took a look at last year's 7-3 game. How different really do both teams look from last year's 7-3 game, Coach?
Yeah, I think both teams are in a completely different place. Again, they're playing much, much better offensively. I think when you look at them, they have the chance to make some explosive plays, and they found ways to run the football at a really high level. And so for us, again, it's going to be about playing really well, first and second down defense, and then getting off the field. And then offensively, I mentioned it, but we've got to find a way to establish the run, take some pressure off Mike, and be able to score touchdowns in the red zone to go have a chance to win.
Thank you, Coach.
Coach, that's going to be all your questions today. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.